Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I hear tomorrow's nostalgia today. Let me make sure everything's all connected. Okay, perfect. Hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of the Grand Festival. Well, it's still day 1 technically, but it's day 2 to me. I'm Subspace and we're here for Team Future. I want to take a good look around the hub world again before I do go into more matches in Splatfest. I did play a little earlier today, and I want to get a picture with Speed in here. I love how this whole thing updates with every victory you get while under the ruler title. So that's cool. Speaking of Speed, there he is. Just hanging out here in the Grand Festival venue with my best mate. Yeah. I just love this song. And hanging out with my best friend while doing so, all the more perfect. And then I'm just about... I'll just get in and make sure all this is working.
I hope this wasn't I hope this was the appropriate time to start the call.
No, you're fine. I just want to check out the venue and listen to the songs.
I did a bit of that last night as well.
Yeah, well, I got different songs compared to when I listened last night.
I know, but could you imagine? Could you imagine that Liquid Sunshine tomorrow's Nostalgia today, and Liquid Sunshine probably would play at the next live concert Nintendo does for Splatoon? And I really hope they do one in Toronto, because I feel like, I don't know why, but Toronto would be a perfect site for Nintendo to do a Nintendo Live concert in Canada, or even Montreal, considering they're the city of festivals.
Yeah, and that'd be close enough distance for me to fly to, considering I'm in the Americas. So that'd be easy for me to get to instead of flying overseas to Japan.
Exactly. All right, so pool code is going to be pool code is going to, if you do not have me add on your friends list or Subspace King added, pool code is going to be Woodstock, and the pass code is going to be 1969.
Let me get that in my chat. Let me get the pool code in my chat real quick.
All right. And I think it's pretty obvious to most people where I got it, but for some of my younger viewers, it's from the Woodstock Music Festival from 1969.
Marvin gives me the best title that I could ever think of. Low-calorie Grandmaster.
That's pretty good.
I'm like,
All right, hop on in whenever you're ready.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm ready to come in. Oh, what do you got to say, Deep Cut? Team Future just won it 10 times. Anybody I recognize?
I think that might have been me. And my last night I was playing with Mario and Morgan.
Oh no, that was mine from earlier today.
Oh.
All right, let me get in.
All right.
And then we'll get you going. Oh shoot, I'm not in your pool. Let me go back and put myself in the pool.
You can join via my friend. Oh, right. Yeah, just hop into the pool, and we should be good to go.
I forgot to change my pool.
Were you use? Let me guess. You used something else last night.
Yeah, I was using my normal one. I forgot to switch to the one just now.
Oh, good. Hey, Gloomy. I said specifically wait till me. I forgot to say that we should wait for both me and Subspace to be in.
Well, to be fair, it's my fault that I forgot to join the pool.
It's okay. Like, I'm gonna make the pool code Coachella. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to break this room. All right, I'll remake it.
You're fine. You're
Apparently,
fine.
people didn't listen.
Yeah. I blame the first.
Right.
I blame that on me. I forgot to change my pool code.
All right, I'm gonna send a new code out.
Okay.
But yeah, this Grand Festival is literally the only thing on my mind when I was on the bus to and from college today.
I can understand.
And the amount of...
Yeah, I can understand that. That was on my mind at work yesterday. It's like, once I get through today, it's Grand Festival time.
And the amount of people who were posting pictures of the idols on Twitter, I was not surprised. All right, Gloomy, you can hop on in if you want.
Okay.
All right, we'll start with this group for now. And I'd also like to remind people, if you're actually new to the stream, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to also me and Subspace King.
Very much appreciated.
And this is actually not the only stream I'm doing tonight. Later tonight, I am streaming with my longtime collab partner, and Ghost, as well as I'll also be streaming with two new guests, Skyberry and Snow Jelly.
I'm sure. I know you're gonna have a fun time, and I know you're gonna have a fun time.
Oh yeah. And stop! Oh god, you get. Oh right, they just rolled a random ad, on your stream.
Yeah, I got monetization, so yeah. Sometimes you guys get ads. Well, I have YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads.
Oh god, I haven't really considered getting YouTube Premium yet because I already pay $5 a month for the Bitcoin membership.
Yeah, I can understand that. A part of why I did that is because I like listening to 30-minute to 1-hour extensions on YouTube, and it gets annoying listening to ads every 2 or 3 minutes while I'm listening to music.
Yeah.
Being present.
I would not be surprised if Present wins the popularity vote, considering most of the Splatoon players here started with 2, but I started with 3 because before COVID, I was just a normal kid who was doing. Oh, I played this song 8 times last night.
This song is nostalgia to me because it's from Splatoon 1.
Not surprised by that.
That's the only reason I boo it. This song brings back nostalgia.
Well, that was a failed infiltration of the base. Alright. But yeah, this will probably be the last time we ever see the Squid Sisters. Alright, I should also update the rules. It'll be 2 people per match, so we'll have people swap out every 2 matches. Go. Oh, they're in our base now.
There's not much I could do.
It's all good. I'm seriously thinking about switching to a weapon with 10-ton missiles, or Crab Tank after this match is done, or even Tacticooler.
Those are all handy options and would help out. Ooh, DC'd.
Oh no! This would have been preferable in the first minute. Alright.
No, you're not kidding me.
Yeah, we totally did not win that one.
Bad rough start. Well, we had a disconnect. There was nothing else we could do.
Oh. Gloomy, you want to hop on in?
How often do we rotate our viewers around?
Two. If you DC'd, actually, also, if anyone, for some reason, happens to DC and get a banhammer, I'll actually let you join again. Alright. I think we're gonna stop for this room. I don't know what the hell happened just back there. Okay, it's time to introduce members of the winning team. First of all, Natsuki, Droid, and Samurott. There was just
Nice.
a Mechanics Battle announcement.
Nice.
That's how it's done. Splat, pow, keep up the good work. Alright, I'm gonna reform that room.
So rotate every 2 games. Try to get new people in every time.
Right. And don't join until Subspace is in, people.
What's the
welcome on in,
rotation
Cat Dogs.
Oh,
I did not notice you
why?
there.
Why do we have Bluefin Tricolor rotation now? I don't like that map. Oh, no.
There's nothing I can do about it.
I was just curious about the
But
Tricolor
I'll tell you this.
stage.
This is like a... I feel like this rotation is going to be... For Open and Tricolor, is kind of like a nostalgia trip for Splatoon 1 fans.
Oh, I could... Oh, absolutely. We're just missing Flounder Heights.
Yeah.
Which... Is that the Pro rotation? Is that Pro right now? I'll actually check the app.
I can check. I'll see if anyone's doing Pro Battle right now.
It is not, sadly. But Flounder will be the Tricolor when the maps change in a couple hours anyway.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, press A whenever you're ready.
Gotcha covered.
Perfect. But yeah, I'm a little surprised it's just only Squid Sisters, Off the Hook, and Deep Cut doing live music. I don't know about you, but I was a little surprised that we weren't getting more of the Splat bands. Would have been cool maybe if Optimizuta did an opening set for Off the Hook.
Yeah, or even like Chippy Chirps.
You are right about that.
Well, to be fair, Harmony's running the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Now wave your fins in the air
Who
like
knows?
nobody
Maybe
cares.
we'll be lucky this time.
Now wave your fins in the air like nobody cares.
I like the Backstreet Boys song. Now throw your hands up in the air. Wave them right like you just don't care. I still think one of the most interesting things about Backstreet Boys' debut was the fact that their first two albums were actually not sold in the United States. Instead, they got a compilation album of singles from their first two albums. I can tell you both the first two albums came out in Canada. Alright. Here we go.
Oh,
our base is covered.
I just got killed by SpongeBob.
Okay, that's hilarious. I still think it's ridiculous. In NA and EU, for Splatoon 1, they did a SpongeBob Splatfest.
Yep. It was SpongeBob
But
versus
considering
Patrick.
that both SpongeBob and the Transformers license are owned by Paramount Pictures, I'm not surprised at that.
Yeah. The thing, and it was the third collaboration with Nickelodeon was the Ninja Turtles tournament we had in Splatoon 2.
Yeah, Japan did not get that. They got Hello Kitty, sadly.
Well, Hello Kitty is, to be fair, really huge in Japan.
It's their homeland. Sanrio is from, I think, Osaka or Tokyo. I'm not really sure, but it's one of those two.
Yeah.
I just got killed by SpongeBob as well. Yeah, I'm surprised. There's very little collab Splatfest in Splatoon 3 this time. And the only one that we got this time were ones with Nintendo games. And only 2 JP exclusive ones.
Yeah, those being the Pokemon, Zelda, and whatever food once Japan got.
The Kelby chips. Think about Pringles, but Japanese.
Yeah, I knew it was some kind of potato chip.
The president's just kicking our tail fits right now. I will save myself back there.
Good call. Oh, hello. All right, let's see how we did this time. Huh? Oh, really?
The infamous Alpha Team tiebreaker. So for my viewers, apparently the way this game breaks ties is to add 0.1 to a secretly and randomly assigned Alpha Team. That is ridiculous.
That's a... To quote one of my friends by that, you pretty much lost by a coin flip.
Yeah, it's like the coin toss at the Rose Bowl, and then you lose it.
I mean, I did amazing that game, so I'm gonna continue with heavy at it.
I'm stuck with my end zap. Oh, good. One of our members has Aerospray. You actually can get bonus points for bonus clout for everyone using the same weapons and gear. I did not know that.
Yeah, you do get bonus clout if you synergize with same species, same hairstyle, same weapons, same clothing options.
It's weird.
Hello.
Alright, we got a 10x battle. Lock in.
Lock
and
in,
yeah, I saw they changed the banner for the for World Open. I don't know about you, but one of mine, the victory going to the runner-up instead.
Yeah.
Especially since that's what most sports competitions do.
Yeah, I would have preferred they did that, but they just stuck it with the advertising characters. I
will say this, though. I will still recognize Japan, Germany, and Australia for first, second, and third at the World Champions.
Alright. Oh, I just realized it's Suffer No Fools.
Oh boy. Oh, the rap battle. Oh, by the way, speaking of rap battle, did you actually hear Kendrick Lamar is going to be doing a halftime show at Super Bowl 2025?
Is he a rapper of some sorts?
Yeah, he's the one who's been throwing shade at Drake lately.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello.
Oh god, they're invading our base. Oh. Nice. Whoever got them. Alright, hang in there, Subspace. I'm gonna try to clean up the base and then come back. Into mid. Alright, so besides the Reef and Urchin Underpass, which Splatoon 1 stage would you have wanted to see back in Splatoon 3?
The only other map we haven't gotten in Splatoon 3 at all being Salt Spray Rig.
I think the reason they didn't fit that is because, well, it would be very unfair for Rainmaker players.
I can understand that. And we already have our Salt Spray Rig-esque styled map in the form of Lemuria Hub. Skipper Pavilion was also like that for Splatoon 2.
Yeah. I still remember, yeah, a couple friends had a hypothesis for why map design changed in the sequels, and it's a really likely theory they had. The competitive fan base wanted more maps of direct confrontation.
That is completely fair.
You people who wanted these maps and now want them back, you can't complain. And I still remember, welcome on in, Superchar, how you doing? Oh god, if there's one thing I'm gonna miss from Hyper Tiger's Splatoon streams, it's calling the Killer Whales, I think
lasers.
you know what it is, but...
Yeah, the lasers.
Yeah. I'm stopping it at that point because if I have to stream with someone family friendly, I usually ask before I stream with anyone, are you family friendly or not? And
yeah,
if they are family friendly, I try my best to refrain from cursing, but sole exception was Tentacle said it was fine when we did Big Run with Photon Gem Pygos for the occasional cursing, and we won that battle. Nice work.
Nice work, team. A 10x victory under our belts. Sometimes I know we have slip-ups. I get. We're human. We have slip-ups all the time. But I try my best to stay family-friendly as much as possible. I had one slip-up last night when I had a disconnect from 100 times battle.
Oh no! I assume that didn't go well.
Yeah, it was not
I got free
fun.
festival shells.
I'm right now on 2.
Alright, so let me just check.
That was 2.
Stop for a minute.
Yeah, that was 2.
Was that 2?
That was 2 at this group. The
reason I know we will if
the reason I know is
because
I put
Dashify, how you doing?
the reason I know is because I put on a money ticket before we started that lobby. So it's when it's on an even number we switch.
Alright,
oh, Deep
Bloomy, you'll have to wait before hopping back in.
Gloomy, Flagman, Caleb, Subspace. That's how it's done. Splat, splat, pow. Keep up the good work.
If anyone is here on Team Future and wants to join in and you haven't yet, now's your chance.
Yep, if you're in that last lobby, let other people get in first. Thank you.
Sometimes we will repeat some. Is Anarchy and we got so little viewers on our end that we actually had to resort to doing repeats.
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't typically get that many viewers that want to join my stuff. And a lot of my normal viewers are on Team Present anyway.
Oh yeah, including Hyper Tiger. He's actually streaming with some folks he hasn't streamed in a very long time, like Greg56 and Floda.
I mean,
the reason I know about Floda is because she streams with Jacojin a lot.
Yeah, I lurk at Floda streams from time to time. Cool person.
I would like to definitely get in one of Floda's streams someday.
Yeah. Alright. We're ready to take people. If you're in that last lobby, let other people in first, please and thank you.
Alright. Yeah, there were actually, so there were a lot of pictures online, on Twitter or X, there were pictures of the idols, there were pictures of, hidden details, one of them actually is a reference to side order, near the, sea urchin, tent, you can actually see, Oct Mizuta and Marina's laptop from side order. I did not expect to see them come around.
Ah, interesting.
Alright, we have room for more viewers.
Should you send the alert to the people in the pool?
I pressed Y already. Okay, I can press Y again.
Yeah, sometimes we have to send it like twice before for people to get it.
I really do not like the pool system. Like, it's cool they did that, but honestly, I'm sticking with friend codes, usually because it's a lot more efficient. At least for me.
Yeah, friend codes are a lot easier to deal with than pools, because some people don't know how pool codes work all this time, man.
Yeah, and number two, I'm never guaranteed to be able to get in, unless I'm streaming with LED. Like, the one benefit I at least get from being a member on VicVon streams is that I at least can bypass the pool system.
That is, yeah.
Alright, if no one's joining in, we'll allow repeats.
Yeah, we can.
Or, we can. And if we still don't get that, we can just do Tricolor.
I checked the Tricolor map in play right now. It's not my favorite, but we can work with it somehow.
Alright, you want to just go play Tricolor?
I have no objections.
Alright, let's go to Tricolor.
And I played a little Tricolor last night. I like that they actually have dialogue for the idol speaking if you do take the signals. Like, even Big
I kind of wish they kind of changed...
Yeah, like Big
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised they didn't change the, They didn't change the icons for the Ultra Signals, but hey, they probably knew we wanted to see the concerts, didn't we?
Yeah. Alright, I'm coming in for Tricolor.
Alright. And good God, a lot of people really didn't like this, that I actually gave it when doing my Chill Season 2023 retrospective, I actually specifically touched upon just how bad the Tricolor Turf War map for, the particular Splatfest was. And I also talked about how people just flat out, well, specifically the Fry supporters, no offense to you, just flat out, they once again failed to just accept that they didn't try hard enough. I'm going to remind people, mirror matches exist for a reason, and to make sure the most popular team doesn't automatically win, number one. And number two, during the first ever Splatfest in Japan, Rice versus Bread, there were actually several players who won the entire fest without playing a single match. Let alone even try a match at all.
Yeah. And the popularity was like a 40-60 split, I believe, at the time, so that made a pretty big difference. Oh, and we're defending!
Welcome to hell, Subspace! By the way, what team were you on the weekend Splatfest?
I was on Team Sunday, so I got a free win in Tricolor for that Splatfest.
I was on Team Saturday, largely by default. But can I just say, I'm a little shocked there weren't more Team Sunday players, I expect a lot of Europeans to be on Team Sunday because they usually have days off there.
Yeah, I can understand that. I have reasons for all three teams, but I in the end stuck with Sunday because it stuck with my morals. Which is how a Splatfest should be. Splatfest should be for.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually say this for the record. Like, the only reason I joined Team Saturday was largely by default. I was on Team Friday. Vic Wong, for watching this. Friday's not the best day of the week because you run the risk of potentially having to work on my family farm. Oh god. So sometimes I work on Saturdays. And Fridays, at the time the Splatfest went on, I had a Fridays off in college. And
Yeah.
Sunday, just when I spend time there's not really much for that day. My favorite day of the week is Wednesday, mainly because that's when Survivor and The Amazing Race air.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
They're still on the air.
I just
However, in
haven't watched them
Canada,
in a
they're not on
long
the same
time.
network.
Oh,
Global TV has Survivor. CTV has The Amazing Race. But yeah, all the Team Saturday players were literally doomed from the start because of the way the Tricolor Turf War. I mean, because of all the mirror matches in Tricolor Turf War and Open and Pro. So I mean, that is what you get. This is what you should expect. Oh crud!
How did it go that quickly?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I don't bloody know. I'll tell you one thing, though. This is not our win for the taking. But I can tell you this. We're probably not going to see the Squid Sisters again after this game, but honest to God, if the main plot, if Team Pass wins, is a Back to the Future situation, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
And actually, I kind of love the movie Back to the Future, because I feel like the movie was literally meant to be just like, I don't know, a nostalgia trip for, of the 1950s. Aside from the plot. Yeah, we lost this Splatfest. I mean, sure.
The
And
battle.
that is why this is one of the worst Tricolor Turf War maps, because you actually have, originally you had to get, to get both Ultra Signals, because one would spawn in the middle, and the paint would go into the water.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can join Gloomy, we'll hop out of this room.
Part of why I didn't really like the Bluefin Tricolor is that it was broken into favor for the defending team. They almost always won.
Once again, once again, Droid won us another 10x battle. I feel like the Splatooners on Team Future are gonna carry for this Splatfest.
Yeah? Well,
I'll create a new open room.
The other thing I'm curious about is which team is the most popular in Japan. Because they're gonna wind up deciding the popularity. I'm curious who's popular in Japan.
It's random, but I will say this. I still don't understand how the hell any team with white paint is guaranteed to win.
There were 2 Splatfests with the white ink that won. 2 or 3 let me count my math. 2 Splatfests, 3 technically, and that lost with the white ink. Oh no, wait, there were 2. My bad. It was only 2. My bad. It was
there was actually one in Japan, actually as well. Whipped Cream won. Because, well, we were having a weekend Splatfest. They had the Fillings Splatfest. Red bean paste versus custard versus whipped cream.
Whipped Cream won that one.
Gee, I wonder why.
But the two that lost were the Mayo Ketchup rematch and Hello Kitty in the Sanrio tournament finals.
Yeah, but other than that, usually white paint, and actually, Team Solo was silver. I would like to remind people on that. But yeah, white paint, I don't know why, but most often it's guaranteed to win Splatfest. And I pretty much now made a policy. If there's a team with white paint in a Splatfest going forward, I have to pick it.
Because, you know, people have their dirty minds with white ink.
That's what she said.
We had, I want to say, 4 Splatfests with white ink. The white whipped cream one, which you just said, Team Rice, Team Solo, and Team Vanilla. Oh wait, there was a 5th one, white chocolate.
Yeah.
10x.
Another 10x. Wow. We're gonna get 100x before the top of the first hour.
Let's just keep this up. Oh, here's Splatoon 2 nostalgia.
So tell me your first impressions of Off the Hook when Pearl Marina were first revealed.
When they were first revealed, I didn't really care for either of them. I was just like, Callie Marie are still better. I didn't have any opinions on them directly. And the community went, oh my gosh, when Marina was revealed because, well, she's Marina. I just didn't care for either of them. But after Octo Expansion came out, I got a good liking for them, especially Pearl.
I still think it's hilarious how the US translators, because I feel like 2021, the developers, or translators, I should say, at Nintendo US, were not translating the games directly into English. And I think they finally discovered that. Because for some weird reason, and I mentioned this in my Sire review, the American translators thought it would be a better idea to say that Off the Hook was breaking into new genres of music, not going on a world tour. Why the hell they didn't tell us? That is something we'll never know, and I don't even know if I want to know. But one thing I will say this, though. Why the hell did Nintendo of America do octopus jokes in Splatoon 2? Literally, the whole surprise in Octo Expansion was supposed to be that Marina was an Octoling. Funny enough, Nintendo actually went out of their way not revealing it for the longest time, and I think it's pretty clear they knew people were going to figure it out right away. They just probably played along with it.
Yeah, I can believe that. It kind of takes me back to the whole, the mystery of Shiver's gender when Deep Cut were first revealed themselves.
I remember a lot of people thought she was trans or non-binary.
And then people were not happy when Nintendo said, oh, Shiver's a she.
I had no issue with it. I just wanted official confirmation because these days you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna win this.
People are very articulate about that sort of topic.
Yeah, like... But I do think there are probably guys out there that do wear skin-tight leggings and platform shoes like Shiver.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's a lot, but they're out there. All right.
Did we?
Who won that one?
Did we take that? I haven't been paying attention
no
to
British translators in Splatoon. Splatoon 1 actually did have a British-English translation.
Yes.
Like several Nintendo games back then. Subprochara. It's basically... And it lasted actually from late 2007 up until the Switch era. Mind if I explain?
Go for it.
Alright. So,
nothing wrong with
Mario Party 8 had a line where Kamek used a slur. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it was apparently one in Britain and Ireland that would probably get you punched in the face.
Oh!
Nintendo of Britain had to recall all the copies for the British and Irish release, with the offending line changed. And all Nintendo Selects versions of Mario Party 8 released in Europe had the line edited out entirely with something new. And same went for any future copies of Mario Party 8 released in North America and Oceania. The British English were often more direct, while the North American translations usually took more liberties. And I think most of the time, Oceania would usually get the North American translation, since historically, when video games were released, Australia was the third region to get games out, since all they had to do was convert from NTSC to PAL.
Yeah.
And then last would always be Europe, since with all the extra languages. I think the one thing that about Opto Expansion is that I didn't consider for the longest time doing a live stream of it on my channel, because Return of Mammalians takes heavy influence from Opto Expansion. But I asked my viewers if I should do it. They said that after the side or second trailer came out, I said most of them said yes, and I did it. And honestly, it was amazing for the time it came out.
I can understand that.
But looking back, it's literally just what happens when you take Breath of the Wild and you suck all the good stuff out of it.
Well, it was
Octo Expansion. Oh, go ahead.
Octo Expansion was made by the team who worked on the shrines in Breath of the Wild, so that explains all the similarities between the two.
And not only that, it also used some unused concepts from AutoCanon, but the finale was lifted right from Breath of the Wild, plain and simple.
I didn't think it would use that. I didn't think it used Breath of the Wild's finale. Oh, Return of the Mammalians. Oh, I thought you were talking about Octo Expansion.
And then, at least Side Order is, I consider it my personal favorite, because it's entirely original. It's a new concept, nothing that's ever been done before at Nintendo. Like, Nintendo branching into roguelikes is a cool idea, and they can they have a good foundation they did with Side Order that they can use to make an original roguelike.
It is a good first attempt at a roguelike. I will give them that.
I'm just gonna remind people that since it was Nintendo's first attempt, it's sheer delusion to expect they would have gone all out. And I think Side Order was big enough of a meal to swallow.
Last one on my
Wow,
ouch.
Summertime is taking it like a boss.
Keep it. Oh, never mind. They just died.
Don't worry, just as long as we keep the mid, we're good.
I just gotta swim back to the middle.
But yeah, something Pygos and Inyang and I noticed that you can actually see Wahoo World from Hammerhead Bridge.
I'll need to pay attention in a recon or something.
I really hope they add Turf War Splatfest into recon when this is all done, because I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't mind seeing a Splatfest Turf War get added into private battles. Same with Tricolor.
I mean, they did it for Splatoon too. I don't see why they would not continue that in this game.
Oh, by the way, I'd like to warn everyone, Echoes of Wisdom leaked online earlier today, so just be careful of that.
Oh, fist bump.
And nice, you got the fist bump.
Well, review copies are starting to go out for the game that comes out in 2 weeks, so yeah, stay away from spoilers at this time.
Yeah.
Linkski?
If Nintendo brings their banhammers out, I'm not going to be surprised, since after a reviewer leaked Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga remake for 3DS, it went as well as you expect. And Nintendo has become a lot more strict about who gets review copies and when.
I can believe that.
Number one. And also number two, Nintendo no longer reveals who may be developing their their first or second party games anymore, mainly because after the whole after what happened with Paper Mario Origami King Skins review coming out, I guess you could say Nintendo really just does not tolerate harassment, since it goes against general codes of conduct and behaviors in Japan.
Oh. Yeah, I can completely understand that. Oh gosh, there's a Hydra.
I can take a look at your replay later, Spider Dog.
I'd be careful with replays in case of you get something like what you had on stream the other day.
Oh god, you could tell I was flat out angry because I do not want Nintendo to ban my account, number one. And number two, Microsoft is infamous for bricking consoles if you dare try to hack or mod it. And I was actually surprised to find it out.
Yeah, the instant I saw what the mode and map were, I was like, yeah, there's no way this could be legitimately done, and I just turned away once I saw that.
Yeah, I actually am going to be putting a new policy in streams. Absolutely no battle replays I'm not going to be doing battle replays anymore. And also, the reason I'm not going to be applying to be on Vic Wants to Replay Rumble is the no Turf War rule. I am going to remind people, Turf War is perfect. There are online tournaments that involve Turf War in Japan and Europe.
Ow.
It's no... Why will North America not accept it? Probably because of the same reason they don't like soccer. No offense to you, Subspace King, but... For some reason, soccer never really caught on down the... Or, I should say football to my non...
Yeah, I'm friends with people who call what we call soccer football, and I
know what they're saying.
Yeah, and I just kind of adapted to it that way over time.
Yeah, I can understand actually. Also, I speak French, and in French, soccer is le football.
Ow.
I'll still say one of the most interesting things is that nowadays to watch Thursday Night Game football. Oh, you okay? Oh god, we're losing. Was this a multiplier match? I can't tell.
I don't think it was.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. If I don't get a multiplier match this stream, at least I might get a chance to have a multiplier stream with my second stream of the night. I still remember Hypertyper and I losing our 100x battle against Team Palace during the Summer Night Splatfest. And also clever to name it after a song from the movie Grease, because the soundtrack and movie for that film were not only one of the best selling in Japan, but also of the year 1978 in general.
And we did have a sports Splatfest in Splatoon 2 of baseball versus soccer, and soccer got more popularity, but baseball won overall since they took way more clout at the time.
Notable thing about the Mario baseball games, they did not see any releases outside North America and Japan.
I thought the GameCube one made it in Europe.
Yeah, the GameCube one did make it over somehow into Europe and Oceania, but keep in mind, those are the same countries where they play cricket.
Alright, we're resetting at this time. Oh, they're just announcing our 10x win from earlier.
Give me a minute while I close the game and get back in. It'll take a minute.
You're all good.
What's baseball? Oh. it's it's an American sport. You throw a ball, you try to hit it with a bat, you run around bases. It's hard to explain.
It's like it reminds me of the dialogue banter between Pearl and Marina, and it's like soccer is exciting. The tension, the action, the energy, the snoring, the sleeping. And soccer's boring.
Sportscasters from Europe.
And then I remember watching somebody react to that, and they're like, "You're calling soccer boring with baseball?" It's just like, take your base, take your base, take your base, take your base.
One of the things I love about the Splatfest started a banter between the idols.
And I think Pearl Marina was like, well, at least baseball's played by people who actually know how to play the game. Well, at least soccer's played by people who are actually athletic. I'm like, wow, those are real birds right there.
All right, I'm heading back in.
Man, I found the banter between Pearl and Marina the best.
You know, I actually have a hypothesis, and this came out when I saw the interview. I think when the Splatoon 3 first came out, I believe that Deep Cut had just become the new host of Anarchy Splatcasts.
Oh.
So that's probably why they didn't have that stage-exclusive banter until June of 2023, because they're probably just settling into their role, and by June 2023, they had finally felt more comfortable that they can now riff off.
So really, the first Splatfest they could really do that was the ice cream one. Because up to that point, we had Rock, Paper, Scissors, Gear Rope Fun, the Pokemon Splatfest, Spicy Sweet Sour, the Chocolate one, Nessie Alien Bigfoot, and the Zelda one up to that point.
I think the reason why Nessie ended up winning that overall, like, Nessie and Aliens weren't close, but I think the reason why Nessie had a high point is because sea monsters are common not just in British folklore, but also in Japanese, Italian, and Canadian folklore as well.
Yeah, I can believe that. What made
the
me
only reason
laugh?
I was on Team Aliens was because well, the Voyager Golden Record.
Yeah, well, I went aliens at the time because they live in an area with massive alien folklore. But what made me laugh that Splatfest was the popularity Bigfoot had.
Oh boy, it was. Yeah, Team Bigfoot was rarer than Bigfoot himself. They actually called it the Yeti in Japanese.
Yeah, and going by the dialogue when they announced the theme, Big Man perfectly refers to it as a Yeti. Can you join? Of course you can, Link's Key. Just be on Team Future and join the pool code, and we'll rotate every 2 games.
Alright, actually, we're going to be starting Tricolor a little. You still want to do Open, or would you like to swap back and forth between Open and Tricolor?
We can switch between the two.
Alright.
Depending upon how many of our viewers want to get in.
Yeah, good idea.
I know I said this last night, but that horn in this intro sounds a lot like the alarm clock in SpongeBob. Let me raise this up for you guys.
Alright.
I see Gloomy's in their base already.
I got this as well. Hey, present! Want some present? Oh, the Clash Blaster got me. Alright, I'm gonna focus pain on the base now. Why does this game have lots of... Oh my god. If anyone wants to ask, why the whole, why there's officially no winner for the for the Splatoon 3 World Championships, there's your answer. Moving on.
Okay, they're pushing in our base.
Not for long. But I think one of the most interesting things about having Worldwide Splatfest is you get to see all the names of the options in different languages. In Japan, the names for the Apocalypse Splatfest were, and the theme itself was, what would you do if the world were to end tomorrow? Go on with your normal routine, fulfill all your dreams, or find a way to survive.
Yeah. That's why I named myself as Team Survive instead of Team Save the Day when I did that Splatfest at the time. Because Team Survive sounded much cooler.
Yeah. I'm so shocked with how Team Save the Day lost in all categories and only got second in Pro.
Yeah.
But I still remember Twitter going crazy with lots of rhetoric because it was the third time and second outside Japan that Fry had won a Splatfest.
Yep. So that's why people were cheering the way they did back at that Splatfest.
I'm gonna say this though, I count regional exclusive Splatfest as separate actually, and I think I might be one of the few people who do that. Alrighty.
Did we take that at the end? Just barely.
It was a close one.
This is a we take those.
So, I think what I want to see for Splatoon 4 is I actually want to see Nintendo not add any new weapon classes or at all, but instead expand upon the weapon classes. We've already criticized. I think we've already reached our limit with Splatfest.
We have
Splatfest.
we have 11.
I mean, weapons.
Yeah, we have 11
classes.
different weapons. We have 11 different classes now.
So I think we can cap that number one. Number two, I think what Nintendo should focus on instead for Splatoon 4 is just focus on, I think there is a very good foundation for Splatoon 3 with what they've introduced with the catalogs and the seasons. I think the only thing they need to do is just build upon it.
Yeah?
That's it. That's it.
I mean,
that's all they need to do.
Yeah, I mean, this was their first attempt at the seasonal format and whatnot, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, and I'm not trying to criticize anybody, but sometimes I wonder if Splatoon fans are not grateful for what they get. Because I saw several people complaining about Side Order and comparing it negatively to Octo Expansion, but all I can say is take your nostalgia and put it somewhere I can't see it.
And a lot of us just died to a bit of.
We died to a bit of. If there's one Splatfest choice I regret ever going on, it was mint chip instead of vanilla. I went on it because I was an idiot back then.
I actually preferred vanilla ice cream, and that's why I went Team Vanilla.
I know. I regret not going on Team Vanilla. I only went on mint chip because I hadn't really been watching a lot of the Splatoon 2ers at the time besides Vicvalon. And, after losing the mint chip Splatfest, I eventually decided, why don't I just go on to teams I want?
That's how I've always been.
And so,
That's how I've always been. Go the teams I personally would pick for, and a couple of them I would just stick with my morals, but most of the time just stick with my friends.
I know. Usually for the first couple Splatfests, I would ask my parents. I asked my parents what they would pick, with the exception of the Pokemon Splatfest, where I was on Team Fire because I always start with the Fire type Pokemon. And no, I'm not making this up. Team Zombie I actually went on because Michael Jackson's music video for his song Thriller has the zombie dance in it.
I was gonna say, it was gonna be Thriller when you mentioned Michael Jackson. I just kind of knew that.
I know. Like, that's the sole reason I was on Team Zombie during Splatoween. I seriously thought I did not expect Binman to win all the seasonal Splatfest. That was shocking.
I was like, go for. That's part of why I went Team Beach in Summer Nights, because it's like, is Binman gonna go 4 for 4? I also preferred Beaches out of all the options.
Same. I heavily debated between going Theme Park and Beach, but I had to go Beach.
Yeah, I was leading Theme Park for part of my decision-making in the Splatfest. Yeah, part of me was debating on Team Theme Park because of the color, but I was like, nah, I gotta stick with my morals on this one.
There are some, however, I've only been on largely by default. Team Little Bunnies I was only on by default.
Yeah, I was
just felt like a really odd theme.
Yeah, I was originally gonna go Bear Cubs that Splatfest, but I went Bunnies just to play with my friends at the time.
Same.
And
I don't regret it though, but
I don't regret losing on Bunnies. I had a fun time in the matches.
We got a raid from Speed Inkling. Welcome on in, Raiders.
Yo, raid from my best mate. What's up, Raiders? How did your matches go? Got Sir Zero, Tom Sonic, and Speed Inkling. How are you guys doing? How'd your matches go? Welcome, Speed Raiders. Hope your matches went
I say,
well.
we'll do one more match here, and then we'll switch to Tricolor.
That's an idea. If anyone from the Speed Raid wants to pop on in, we could definitely do a lobby with you guys, as long as you're on Team Future, that is. How'd your matches go, Speed? I'm playing with Flagman today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time. A Splatoon themed PNG tuber. I know, this was made by the wonderful Ash. I might film matches for today. That's perfectly fair. I figured extend the invite to you and your Raiders anyway.
And also, for those who are actually hearing for the first time, at your service. That's my call on for when Hyper Tiger introduces me during his multiplayer streams when I join.
That's clever. Excuse me?
Really?
Well, I appreciate the compliment, Sir Zero. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. We're having a fun time. We did win 2 10x battles today.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just catching the Raiders up on what happened. We did win 2 10x battles on the stream so far. So we're doing so good for Team Future.
But the other Splatoon YouTubers, such as Vivian, Droy, and Jacojin, have been carrying most of these wins.
Yeah, I got good faith they're going to help us out a little bit. Sure, we lost the sneak peek, but the sneak peek doesn't give much, if anything, in the score. So I'm like, if we were to lose anything, I'm okay with it being the sneak peek.
Yeah. Wait, let's just go here.
Just watching the autos perform on the stage. That is really cool. I do like that feature.
I actually have not played Cuphead yet, Humba.
Ouch.
I've been playing mostly Cassette Beast.
I need to get into that game. I managed to get my copy that was imported from the UK. I just haven't had the time to sit down and really play it yet.
Well, I hope one day you get to play it on your own time.
I'm sure I will. Because I'm right now
I've been streaming it lately.
Yeah, I have.
I've been taking a bit of a break because of Splatfest King stuff, but
yeah,
I'm planning to hop right back into it next week.
What do you think of the venue itself, Sub? Amazing. That is my favorite part of this Splatfest by itself.
Yeah, we literally look like we went back in time to the Woodstock Music and Art Fair in 1969.
Yep.
Well, at least we drive the players out of the base.
Ah, I almost had him.
I still remember when the Idol interview came out 2 months ago, and I was a little surprised about Liquid Sunshine was a charity single for the for all the people in Splatsville in poverty, which I actually thought that was surprising, but at the same time, it also led me to have this weird dream that Big Man did a charity concert a la Live Aid with all the Inkopolis and Splatland's music acts. For some of my younger viewers, Live Aid was a charity concert that was broadcast on BBC worldwide, and it was Bob Geldof's follow-up to his to the Do They Know It's Christmas charity single he created in 1984. Oh, hey, Photon, how you doing?
Hiya, Photon. How you doing? Yeah, I'm enjoying the Grand Festival. The matches could be better, but I'm enjoying the Grand Festival vibes.
Funny enough, I started talking about the British music scene, and then Photon Jet hopped on in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm in a way.
Also,
I think I'm indirectly turning into a Brit because I'm hanging out with British people a lot as of late.
I actually have been playing once a month, one chapter in the Lego Harry Potter collection.
Hey, Future
Because
Ruler
it was
+1.
a childhood game of mine.
Hey, I got Future Ruler +1. Now I got all the extra poses, which I will show off at the end of this collab.
Alright. Let's stop out and you should get Cuphead 100%, no deaths, no damage, no upgrades. That might be a little hard for me to do.
Okay, it's time to introduce the members of the winning team.
SP, Sadie, Airplane, and I think that's someone who might be on my friends list. I'm not. Yeah, they're on my friends list.
I'm not sure who that is, but woo, they can't be stopped. Someone on my friends list won 100 times.
Oh yeah.
Nice job.
Alright. So, Tricolor?
Hashtag you what, mate? I remember you saying that, Sir Zero. I'm gonna start picking that up. You what, mate? So are we gonna switch to more open or switch to Tricolor?
Well, we can do one Tricolor match right now, and then we'll see what the viewers want.
Okie dokie. As much as I hate this Tricolor map, I'll do it. I'll do it to play. I'll do a match in it with you.
Thank you very much. Because this will probably be the last time we play in Tricolor Turf War, unless we get private battles.
Yeah, you're right about that. I gotta think of one.
And this is actually the last Splatfest we'll be getting until Splatoon 4 comes out in most likely 2028, early 2028 or late 2027 at the earliest.
I think for me, I think we'll learn at the game in 2026, but not get it until 2027, 2028. That's just what I think.
Same, because I actually want the Animal Crossing fans to have their game come out first, because I don't want the whole Amiibo Festival scandal again.
Oh, agreed. That was a nightmare.
Amiibo Festival is not really a good game. Those who say it's a good game have clearly not watched Scott Wozniak's Dark Age and Nintendo trilogy. And the full Supercut's a fun video. It's his second most popular upload.
Oh,
yes,
gosh,
we're defending. I mean, attacking.
We're attacking. Let's see how this goes.
If someone trolls this,
I'll protect protect you with my splashdowns when you grab the signal.
Someone controls this on Twitter or X, you will burn the planet down. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Your entire stream handed off. Have a good night, Sir Zero. Thanks for being part of the speed rating. I definitely gotta make one of your streams one of these days. I know it does. My work schedule does not make things very easy for that, but I will try one of these days.
Well, I can tell you, I have been able to stream and balance college life out. It might not be easy for most people, but I think it's been a little easy for most people. Usually because I'm more of the get the homework done type of guy. And I have a lot of free time to stream.
Oh, I respect people like that, putting their studies first. Sorry, President, but I gotta get this.
And you failed. Alright. But I'll say this, I'll say this, I particularly even talked about this, and one thing we agreed, why can't people be patient with Nintendo games? Like, the amount of people who are constantly demanding, when the hell is Side Order coming out, made me kind of question how, made me kind of wonder if Nintendo fans have become more impatient these days. Like, you have to chillax. It'll release when it releases. Oh, seizure wall! Watch out, Team President launched a seizure wall!
I had to grab for the signal.
That is what I called a watercolor screen. We're very nice! Team President got the Ultra Signal. Oh, crud, I died. Yeah, me and Hyper Tiger have called the screen seizure wall. And let's not dig into that whole thing, because it pretty much fractured my my thoughts on the fan base of Splatoon, which I'm not going to be talking about here, just because that is definitely a one-way ticket to losing subs.
Definitely.
Yeah, Team Pass won this. Unless Team President can turn it around in the last 10 seconds.
See what I mean by this is broken easy for the defending team?
Yeah. Ah, just barely.
Oh, and they're gonna paint
just before I got hit by the seizure wall.
and it's gonna paint for free, and they can't stop it. But we still lost.
We can at least agree we're not seeing Callie and Marie again. But,
probably.
Off the hook, Cook, for one more shot. I've seen a lot of people say I've seen a lot of the Pro shippers say they want Pro Maria to get married.
Didn't that canonically
it could happen, though.
I was gonna say, didn't that canonically already happen?
No, I'm not really sure. Alright, oh, Team Future won a 100x battle.
Okay, it's time to introduce the members of the winning team.
Droid, Samurott, first of all, Adrian Diaz. I am going to miss
doing his big man impression after the Splatfest are done.
It is a really good voice. So back and open, I guess?
I know. Yep. Because I've seen comment those before, and the folks that do Big Man, they always put him in a very deep, low voice.
Oh gosh.
And I thought, that doesn't really sound right for him, and I decided
to give him a little more of a high-pitched voice. I actually based this off of Paul Rubin's Pee Wee Herman.
I do like it.
And generally, you know, I feel like it's a very common influence for, like, doing cartoon voices.
Yeah, I get that.
Alright, anybody want to join in? Going once. Going twice.
Anyone on Team Future,
Going...
one on in.
Absolutely, you can join in, Caleb Helenda.
Absolutely. If anyone's not gone in, full code is Woodstock or being either of our friends list, and then come on in.
Don't forget the password is 1969, or... I think I put a password on this one, I kind of forget.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Someone hit the jackpot. Oh, good job.
I will say this, though, I'm not, even though the Splatfests are done, I'm not gonna quit Splatoon content for good, but I will be largely stepping away from it after Splatoon 3 finishes. Mainly because there is a lot of other games I want to try out right now.
Oh, that is completely
because the
fair.
Zelda game is coming up. The Sonic X Shadow Generations is coming next month.
Well, that's
as
gonna
well
be
as
awesome.
this Mario Party game. And I'm planning to get Mario and Luigi Brothership in November.
Yeah, we got a lot of
then,
good releases later this year.
And finally, after 6 long years, next year Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. Also, I'd highly recommend you check out Metroid Prime Remastered. I streamed it for a little bit in 2023, and I feel like that's probably going to help me, actually.
Yeah. I did play that very recently, and I love that game. I wish we could get Prime 2 and Prime 3 on the Switch to help newcomers in the series catch up.
But I feel like Prime Remastered is going to be probably something I finish off stream. Because
it's not a super long game, but
boring
yeah.
for me after a while while streaming it.
I can understand that.
Like, if I do Metroid Dread, which will probably be coming up, maybe in a few months, I would like to do it before Metroid Prime 4 Beyond comes out. I definitely would stream that to completion, because I really enjoyed getting that game for Christmas.
Uh-oh, I have a, one moment please thing on my, capture device. I gotta fix that quick.
Oh, good. Just make sure that the enemy team can't see you.
I'm in my base. I'm back in base, so I'm fine. So sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. There was no multiplier in this game.
Oh, shit. Oh, Shining starfish, I got hit by reflux while riding for that tank. Alright. Well, I can always get a new crab tank.
Here comes sodas.
I think they're energy drinks, but anyways. Yeah, I saw several people have uploaded clips of the Squid Sisters Off the Hook and Deep Cuts live performances, and most of the ones I saw were Callie doing the air guitar during the Ink Me Up performance. Some was of Liquid Sunshine, which that's the first time we've ever seen a choreography for that.
Yeah. When I saw that was in the schedule, I was like, how are they gonna get that one to work? And Big Man's part of the song, and he's also performing with Deep Cut.
Well, they took his solo part out.
That they did.
I wouldn't be surprised if the live version is the same as the one at Grand Festival, though. I swear to God, I think it would anger me to no end if they just had Big Man staying with the Split Sisters in the next holographic concert, just because, you know, I hate classical yada, that is just gonna tire me out. You wanna know what my immediately thought was when I heard that Fry was willing to visit a candy store in Inkopolis? My thought was, oh, so now you actually like Inkopolis and are not gonna trash on it?
Oh dear. La 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 la.
But yeah, deep cut coming back for Splatoon 4 seems seems almost highly likely. Because we just got introduced to them, they're definitely gonna stick around for 2 more games.
Yeah, and we barely got anything.
Oh, welcome on in, Glitch.
Yeah, and we got barely anything towards the deep cut story so far. They were just kind of there as bosses in Alterna.
You know, at least they did manage to they learned their lesson with the evil idol twist in Splatoon 2. Like, there was no legit reason for Callie turning to Octavia. Other than she got kidnapped and was forced to wear hypnotic glasses.
Yeah.
In Splatoon 3, they have a legitimate reason. They're bandits. They try to sell stuff because Splatfest is very poor, and they thought that we were bandits too.
Yeah.
You know what makes me just want to yell at them because
that's what made
communication breakdowns upset me a lot.
Yeah, that's what made me mad when people are like, "Oh, Marina's gonna beat the bad guy in Sidor because her team was like." That's the stupidest excuse I could ever think of.
Well, there's a catch. She does get puppeted by
Sidor's been out for about 6 months, so would it be okay to talk Side Order spoilers at this point?
Yeah, if Octamazuda's in the Grand Festival Plaza, we might as well.
Yeah, Octa's in the Grand Festival Plaza, but as you said, she was being puppeted by the main antagonist to the campaign.
Yeah, so basically the whole point is, and I actually dedicated an entire section to this in my side order review, basically summarizing the prologue, which you find out through the dev diary. Basically, during the breaks of Off the Hook's World Tour, which for some damn reason had no foreshadowing outside of Japan, she created a virtual reality project to restore the memories of sanitized Octarians, including Octamazuda. I will tell you this, some of the stuff with the sanitization actually, I found to be actually eerily look scary because it literally is 1984 in Splatoon form. I actually did that for an independent study project in high school, the novel 1984.
I had to read that novel in high school.
But yeah, basically, you know how O'Brien turns Winston into a puppet of the party in the third act? That's basically what happened in with the sanitization process. Not to mention coloring everyone's skin green. Looks like Octamazuda is going to be stuck with green skin for the rest of their life. Yeah.
And I just love how Oct is referred to as they, them, and they're practically Aeroes because they're like, oh, yeah, cool. I'm glad you're here, Agent A, when Marina gets all lovey-dovey with Pearl.
Yeah, I still was shocked to hear when one of my friends said they did not like that. When they said they didn't like the Pearl Marina ship, they got called homophobic, which is just, no. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, but we shouldn't go after people just because they,
disagree with opinions.
Don't. Absolutely.
I'm like, you have your opinion, I respect it. Just respect mine and we'll get along just fine.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's not my place to judge people for their opinions in the end anyway.
True. I still remember when the announcements for Grand Festival came out, and, my thought is, oh my god, can you people just be grateful they at least tried to have the Squid Sisters and Off the Hook in the announcement via Discord call? Can you be grateful for that?
Yeah, I'm like, they made an attempt at the least, so I can't complain about that.
You may actually had to clear up the whole debacle, because I saw Atha kind of called them call it cheap but I feel like, okay, at that point you're just throwing a hissy fit.
I know people, I won't say names, that say very similar stuff like Nintendo's just being lazy. If you know who this person is, you know. I will not reveal his name for privacy on this person. But they're like, Nintendo's being lazy with everything, and I'm like, I can see why you mean by that, but I respect your opinion. I'm just quoting what one person says.
True. But this is gonna be my sole response to that. No, you're just ungrateful. Moving on. Keep in mind, I didn't have much video games growing up aside from a Wii and several games. The only TV channels I had were the bare minimums on basic satellite.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have much friends, and I would usually go to places such as the library, and I read a lot of books. So
considering you have a background like that, I can totally understand where you're coming from.
You learn to be grateful for what you have. Tell that to the Mario Striker fans that said about a Battle League
being lazy.
If this is gonna be about Daisy, I'm gonna remind people. In Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, and Mario Kart 7, she was an unlockable.
Team President just won 100 times.
Oh, take a look at that.
Oh, nice one of Hyper
Pro Marine are doing it. Oh, Team Pass also won a triple 3x battle. I wonder if the color scheme for Cali Marie was derived directly off of the Mario Brothers.
Wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Kind of wonder why they stuck with the red, blue, and green combo.
Not sure.
I see about time for 2, maybe 3 more lobbies. I'm just looking at the clock.
Okay. You can set up the room this time if you want.
Alright, I could do that. Alright, I'll set it up.
Just don't forget the password.
Oh, I made sure to.
Alright, I see it.
In. I mean, what about Nintendo release games unfinished and added content later so they get a lot of backlash for that? Some of them I can understand why they do that, to keep people coming back. For some of them, but for others it's like, this should have been in from the start. It depends upon the game if you ask me.
After I saw somebody say that about Splatoon 3's whole update cycle, I pretty much now have a policy that any game regardless, insert stuff here should have been available from the start. In this game that uses the update model is now an automatic nitpick. One of my rules of the, if you remember it in the survey that I have yet to get out and make a video.
I do remember that.
One of my rules was no criticisms that are nitpicks, because I don't want because I'm not going to have a video where the fan base looks like it's trying to anger players instead of showcasing how good the game is.
There's always good in with the bad things. You can one black sheep or bad apple's not going to ruin the whole batch in the flock.
Exactly, and I've seen Vic Vaughn say similar to that. Social media always pushes negativity up the most for unknown reasons.
I think it's because the negative side is always the one that's more vocal about things.
Yeah. I haven't really played Nintendo Switch Sports, but I actually was happily surprised to see it sold 13 million units.
Yeah. I'm like, I can respect the fact that of what kind of a game it is. It's just not for me. I will never say, oh, this game is bad because I don't like to play it. No, there could be a good game. It's just it doesn't cater to our particular play style.
Exactly.
I mean, like
I will say this though, you can't play as Mii's. The reason they just don't have a lot of presence is Nintendo has pretty much been trying to distance themselves from the Wii branding after the Wii U almost killed them. Because keep in mind, for 6 straight years, from the 3DS's launch till the Switch's release, Nintendo just reported losses after losses for 6 straight years, and say what you will about the whole Careers program, but I think that was Nintendo of America trying desperately to help their Japanese parent recoup their losses. And I think the addition of the online service is to make sure that they don't suffer big losses again, like they did with the Wii U and 3DS era. Miyamoto even regretted not having Mario 3D World and Mario Kart 7 at launch. He even agreed in retrospect that it was not a good decision to launch the 3DS early.
Right. You throw that.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have Fizzbangs on me.
Yeah, that's something I always wind up forgetting going into Splatfest. It's like, oh yeah, Fizzbangs exists.
Oh god, they're like those clouds when you use the Cloud Flower in Super Mario Galaxy 2, which, yes, I will be streaming the Galaxy games during 2025 for the Mario 40th anniversary. I think this year Nintendo should announce something related to Mario's 40th anniversary. Kind of sucks the 35th was ruined by COVID because Nintendo had a lot of good stuff planned.
Yeah.
And I think the state of 3D All-Stars was all they could do before COVID lockdowns, because it was developed by the European branch, by the European team in France, and France suffered a very nasty outbreak that led to the country being locked down for almost 5 months, if I recall correctly.
Something like that.
And by the time they were able to do more with Mario 3D All-Stars, that was the farthest they got, and that the game had to be out. So then again, 3D All-Stars, I feel, is designed to be more of a small-scale project. I think if COVID didn't happen, maybe there would have been more for 3D All-Stars.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll say this though, I probably would have become a YouTuber regardless if COVID-19 happened or not. Because I was doing a lot of video editing classes in high school at the time. And I probably would have, and I still actually do think I would have definitely come across a VidCon at some point, since I was watching a lot of Mario videos at the time.
Yeah.
I was watching a guy from Ireland Let's Play Paper Mario the Origami King. And then VidCon's first Mario Galaxy 2 live stream showed up in my on the watch page, and then it just steamrolled down the path to friendship and also Splatoon.
I can believe that. Yeah, the internet is full of interesting and different things. You never know what can happen. I mean, what got me in Splatoon was, it was like the first thing I saw after coming home from a walk with my dad at the time. Well, I say at the time because he's no longer among the earth, but I was like, I'm gonna look for something new to play and go into eShop. The test fire for Splatoon was the first thing to show up. I fell in love the instant. And by the end of that game's life, I started meeting people, and I could call lifelong friends to this day. I mean, I saw the
I can see why VidCon has followed you. You've been around the Splatoon community for a very long time.
Yeah, I've been around since like day one in the Splatoon community. I just didn't really get into it until like the end of the Splatoon 1 days. And honestly, by the end of Splatoon 2, I met the person I call my closest friend, the person I cherish to the pretty much forever and ever. It's like the person I would call is the closest thing in my life, as I would call a best friend concerning my orientation and my beliefs and whatnot. I would just call my best friend as the person at that closest form of caliber. I love my
I was aware about Splatoon's existence, but I never really got into it until the pre-release phase of Splatoon 3. So what did I do during that time? Well, I did not actually buy Splatoon 2 because I want to actually start entirely new with an open mind, unbiased looks. I did not want any opinions based on previous games, so I purposely avoided playing them.
I can understand that. That is perfectly fair and valid.
I did, however, watch the virtual concerts Nintendo did, as well as read online about stuff, and regularly followed Splatoon news. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. Oh!
Alright, got one. Oh, hello. The good thing about Reslider, I can easily cancel it. What? I was not in that. I don't like that we're in danger.
Don't worry, I'll give Team... Ah, never mind. I was gonna say, I'll give Team Present some presents. But we died. Oh, we got a hammer cancel. Don't worry, I'm in the opponent's base. I'll try to... I sent them some presents, but I don't think they worked. Okay, well, you people jumping over to the enemy base. Alright, we're no longer in danger.
Yeah, we're no longer in danger. We just gotta cover the middle.
Yeah. Now, interesting, normally I don't do this, but for my final Splatoon stream, I'm actually going to be reacting to the results of the Splatfest. After doing Mario Party Superstars when the Splatfest is done, until 10 p.m. when they come out.
That is pretty cool.
I already prepared a Splatoon free closing speech, actually, ahead of time to read on stream after the Splatfest ends.
That's amazing!
Because, you know,
Ooh.
I'm going to continue Splatoon, even if it's in a limited capacity. But I think when people go back and look at this game after the updates are done, they're going to realize just how great of a game it was.
Yeah?
Because I had begun to lose faith in the Splatoon community during Chill Season 2022, 24, but free. but Side Order and Fred Season 2024 actually made a complete 180 with the fan base, and I was pleasantly happy and surprised with that. Alright, shall we get new people in?
Let's do.
Alright.
I'm surprised at how close of a comeback we did, despite how far behind we were.
Well, Team Future just won 10x battle.
Okay, it's time to introduce the members of the winning team.
And it's Droid again.
How many 100x battles is Droid getting? That guy's gotta have...
no.
They're gonna have, like, millions, maybe billions of clout by the end.
That guy basically was the journalist for Splatoon 3's update site. I mean, for the pre-release stage.
Yeah?
Who knows? Maybe I might be the journalist for Splatoon 4's pre-release stage.
Let's just see how... Well, who knows how things will be by that point. I think I'll, by that point, still be a player in the community, just not really much of a streamer at that point.
I know. Hey, it was good while... Hey, you're running as a streamer, Vo?
Yeah.
I might have not streamed with you for much, but it was good while it lasted, and I wouldn't take it back for anything.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been streaming for about
I've only streamed with some people, such as Skystrayer and Tentacle, only one time, but I would not take that back.
Oh, definitely. You wound up getting me twice.
True.
I mean, I've been doing the streaming gig for 8.5 years, so I've been doing this for a long time.
Well, it'll be sad to see you go, but I wish you actually good luck in your new endeavors.
Oh, absolutely. Just because I'm done with streaming, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be going away.
True. And even though Splatoon's done, I'm not done with Splatoon yet, because there's some more videos I want to get out, but I won't just be streaming it regularly anymore.
Agreed.
I will say this, though. Sometime maybe around Christmas or maybe before Remembrance Day or Canadian Thanksgiving, I would like to try a Cider Soul Link with Xanarchy. It's something we've been talking about, as well as possibly getting Victolon on for a stream.
Oh, that'd be fun if you could get that to work. I'm waiting for you to join the room.
If Xan and I can get that to work, well,
yeah.
And even if it doesn't work out, I'm still happy for the friends I did get, though.
Oh, absolutely. Splatoon's an experience I would never trade. I would not trade for anything in the world. It got me to, like I said, it got me to meet people I would call lifelong friends at this point.
True, and honestly, I'm planning to do more multiplayer collab streams with the Hyper Tribe, actually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Hyper's trying to get me more involved with that group, and like, if my schedule allows it, I'll try to make time for it. As part of being an adult, I gotta do a lot of responsibilities.
True. Even though I am an adult, I'm still a college student, but who knows?
Oh.
I might be a radio announcer, or even might be a teacher at some point. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I have been looking at going to broadcasting once I've done my tourism program at college.
Ooh, that sounds awesome!
I just feel like, I enjoy streaming.
Yeah.
And I like to talk with people.
Mm-hmm.
And, being a radio announcer is basically you talk with people.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think part of what got me to being a streamer in the first place is I wanted to get out and meet people more. A lot of the friends I had in high school, I, lost touch with by the time I went in college because they, moved away to their own colleges, started having kids of their own, or we just, drifted apart with time, and I just wanted to go stream to reconnect with people.
I drifted apart with most, if not all, my high school friends.
Yeah. And I figured with me doing streaming, I would get to meet new people that have very similar interests that I do, and I didn't think it would get me to meet people all over the world, and heck, call my best friend up, and who I would have never in my days would have ever guessed my best friend would be a Brit. I would have never guessed that in the years I've been living on this planet.
Very well then. I actually compared to being in the audience for the Grand Festival venues, top of the Pops, an old music show aired on BBC during the. Wait, you've heard of that?
Oh no! I've not heard about that. I was referring to I get the feeling when you were talking about the whole feeling on top and whatnot, being a part of those crowds.
It was Photon Jet might know more about this. It was an old it was a music countdown show on BBC, which featured music videos, in-studio performances, and a weekly countdown of the top-selling songs according to the UK singles chart.
Ooh.
And it ran from January previous day 1964 to July 2006.
That's cool.
Honestly, I will say this: if we ever see a music countdown show be acknowledged in the Splatoon world, that would be the coolest thing.
That would be awesome.
Because British culture's had a large influence on the world. Canada is still part of the Commonwealth to this day.
Hey,
we got Team Passed.
I just noticed the time. Let's make this our last lobby.
Alrighty. Because I want to catch dinner, and then I have more friends to stream with later.
Yeah, because you got dinner, and I want to showcase the new poses that I got for hitting Ruler +1. So these will be our last 2 matches.
I'll show them too as well before I join Pygos and the crew.
Hope that goes well for you.
Oh, Pygos and I, we have done, I think, 10, 11 streams together. Either just us or with friends.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Oh, she actually started a new hobby of making plushies.
That's a neat thing to get into. I was not gonna be able to get away from those tri-strikes.
Right.
Take these streaks.
Got him. Oh, they ruined my plan. I was gonna wait for it to super jump and then splat him, but okay, here we go. Welcome on in, Squid. No! Sama, how you doing?
Come on, game.
Oh god, I got an inkjet.
That inkjet somehow
I canceled the inkjet and I died.
We have a lot of work to do.
I don't think we're gonna get this done at all. But yeah, of the aesthetically best design, Splatfest design outfits for special fests, I actually say Twin Sisters outfits for the Spring Fest tied with Shiver's Frosty Fest outfit. The former because of the Spring Fest outfits made the Squid Sisters look like characters out of Strawberry Shortcake. And the latter just left me speechless. My favorite part on Shiver's outfit was probably the tights on her outfit that started at dark blue at the top and went light blue.
Yeah, this match was decided not even 30 seconds in.
Yeah. Alright, we got time for one more match, and then we're calling it stream.
Yep.
At least you want to play Bluefin Depot.
Those guys are in sync.
Good one. Let's just hope they're not wanting us back or tearing up our hearts.
I mean, I did okay. So was that was the first.
Alright. This next match is going to be my last one with Subspace King, and then I am going to take a break for dinner. And now I'll be back at 7 with more friends. I'm just saying this to my viewers.
Okie doke. And then I'll be live tomorrow in another collab. I won't be live tonight. I want to take tonight to rest and probably play with some friends off stream.
Oh, good idea. By the way, you're streaming with Mosh.
That is correct. He and I will be
recently started
tomorrow.
Yeah, I recently started occasionally tuning in on some of his streams. Because, you know, he's from Australia. They're on the other side of the world.
Yeah. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
He and I have always done Tricolor together in Splatfests.
Oh, that's cool.
So when I said, let's do Tricolor, he said, that must happen.
He must be your mate for a Tricolor turf war. Yep. Because, you know, mate's what you, Australian slang for your friend.
Oh, yeah. That's also British slang for friend.
Did not know that. The only reason I just thought it was Australian slang is because the Wiggles, one of their catchphrases was, beauty mate.
Interesting. I'm gonna have sodas up here.
Hang over. Now I'm invading the base. Because I can. And oh, looks like Team President wanted to send me a present. Yeah, at least it wasn't Custom Flings a roller.
Except you can't return this present. I kept a receipt. But here's one gift you can return. And I swatted somebody right as I said that.
Alright.
Ah! How am I still alive?
Oh, I got instant karma. But I had Tacticular to counter it.
I killed with my Fizz Bang.
Oh, nice. Oh, Team Presence and... Well, they weren't. Ah! I got run over by a roller.
We can't have this happen now.
Of course not. Dad will never know what the Split Sisters' last names were, but I think they were most likely Cuttlefish. Since that's a lot of fans.
Well, Callie and Marie are technically cousins.
True.
No! We can't lose now.
Don't worry, I got this. Just watch me. Alright, I launched a crab tank in the last second.
Hopefully that did something. I think we got that. Yes!
We got it!
Yes!
Well, great stream with you. I am gonna hop out of this room after we're done, and then I am going to probably go get dinner, and then... You enjoy the rest of your Splatfest. It was great streaming with you.
It was, likewise, I had a fun time streaming with you and just chatting about stuff, not even caring about a lot of these games.
Yeah.
And since we just won, I get a pose with you on the stage, so that's cool.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing that, but, shall we end the call?
We could do that.
Uh-huh.
Let me see what happens. Oh, never mind. Patched this one 100 times. But we can leave now. Thanks for being with me.
Alright. Oh, Team Future 100x battle on my end.
Nice.
And it is... just random people. Alright, see you later, Subspace King. Hopefully we can chat again soon.
Likewise. See you around. Alright, let's see how these new poses work. Elation. Okay, that's a good pose right there. And Caleb is doing the, That's seriously the only new pose? Ruler plus one pose, everyone! Wait, not off the hook. Since we're on Team Future, gotta do a deep cut pose. Oh, that was beautiful. Those poses are something else. Especially this one on the end here. That's a weird pose. But I had fun today. This stream was a blast. Let me see if there's anybody alive. I could just be sitting here for hours. And the map's just updated. I'm gonna take a look and see if there's anyone worth rating. Everyone on team present, but... yeah, everyone I could see as a raid target is on present. Wait, how do you jump in time? How do you jump in time with the music? I guess you just gotta get real lucky with it. Oh, right now that's Callie Marie. Deep Cut should be over there singing their next song. Oh, this is one of their new songs, I think. I have no idea what song this is, but I like this gig. Alright, let's see what Deep Cut, not Deep Cut, we're on Deep Cut. Off the Hook is singing, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. I want to say if that's Liquid... No, wait, that was Liquid Sunshine. There's Flagman. Hello, mate. Muck Warfare, I believe. I'm going to be checking this out more on day 2 when I get the opportunity. But this was fun. What do we have in rotation now? Manta Maria and Ramen, Barnacle and Sturgeon, and Flounder for Tricolor. I'm gonna check the general shop, and then I'm gonna wrap it up once I get back to the venue. It makes appropriate sense to be at the venue when I wrap things up. But I think I have an idea of who I can raid. Yeah, I got an idea for a raid target. I mean, everyone's on Team Present, so gonna have to kinda stick with the present vibes for that one. But hey, the present's eventually gonna become the future, right? I'm singing in the shower. I love how cute, I just love how cute my Octoling sounds when I do these emotes. I just love my Octoling doing stuff like this. But anyway, we're gonna do a subspace raid. I'm gonna send you guys over. Hold up, someone just... That's awesome. Yep, this is what I love about the Grand Festival Photon. I'm gonna send you guys over to my friend Vibrant Inkling. He's playing for Team Present, but I'm sure he'd appreciate the raid nonetheless. Only say say it like once or twice. Don't spam it, please. I just love all these emotes. They really went all out for this Splatfest. Yeah, this is just beautiful. I love this. I love this so much. I'm gonna be standing here for hours just thinking about this, but before I make this long and drawn out like I did last night, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I'll be live in a collab with Speed Inkling tomorrow for more matches. I'm gonna be taking tonight off just to unwind and play with friends and goof off in the venue with them. So, see you guys again tomorrow. We'll go raid Vibrant. Have a good rest of your night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Well, 3 technically, but still day 2. Take care, have a great rest of your evening. And almost no frame drops today. Yay! See ya, everyone! Let me, lock this. Let's go raid Vibrant.